Hello everybody, today we're going to be making that origami firework we just saw. That one was just red and blue, but today we're going to be making the one that you see on New Year's Eve, which has almost every color you can think of. First, fold one corner to the other, fold tightly and crease. Then, do the same with the other two corners and crease again. Make it as precise as possible. Then, fold each corner to the center, crease, and then unfold. Then do the same with the other corners. Creasing is quite important because we are going to be assembling all of these together. We're going to be making multiple units, and creasing will be important to hold them all together solidly. After you folded all corners to the center, flip over the paper and fold the top to the bottom of the paper, like so. Crease and then unfold. Then fold the top of the paper into the halfway crease we just made and then unfold. Do the same with the bottom crease, with the bottom part of the paper onto the halfway crease. Then where it intersects with this crease, you can fold the sides. Do the same with the other side of the paper. Crease solidly and then unfold. Flip over the paper and keep both of the side creases on both of the sides facing forward, perpendicular. Then, using the creases on the paper, you should be able to bring both of the middle of the side creases towards each other to the bottom of the paper. Then, bring the part in the air down, and after you have a triangle shape, crease in the middle and on the borders. Then you should have these three layers. Taking the top layer, bring it to the top of the paper, and then bring these two corners down, forming this diagonal over here, this crease. Then crease solidly, flip the paper, and do the same on the other side. If there's any irregularities, you can just correct those and crease solidly. Then, using this crease over here at the bottom of the paper, there's this. You can bring it to the you can fold it up like so, and then holding the bottom part of the crease, you can do a squash fold, which is the big one we just did with the triangle. Fold that down, crease again, and then you can unfold this. This is to lock all the shapes together at the end. Do the same on the other side of the paper and for all four of these sort of layers. These will be 4 squash folds, which is what these are called. Remember to unfold all of them after you're done. This is one unit. Repeat and make 12 of these. I've already done so, and these are the 12. Now, let's see how to put them all together. Take two of the ones that you want to be next to each other, and then take these two flaps, these ones in the front, and you see this middle, this flap, the second flap in the other unit. Take these two flaps and insert them into the middle flap of the other unit. This may be a bit hard for the first one or the second one, but after you've done those two, the rest will become easy. You should get something that looks something like this. After you've got this, you can basically repeat the process on all of the subsequent ones. Do it in an order that you want the fireworks to be, and take note that the last one will also be the one next to the first one. Once you've combined all of them together, you should get something that looks a bit like an accordion, like this. You should be able to move it around like this quite freely. Then, you should be able to stretch it quite far without it separating. If it does, you can figure out that you've done something wrong and you can go back to rewatch the steps. But if it's going all well, hopefully it will be, then you can leave the last ones alone. But apart from those, you can reverse fold these corners of each of them to lock it in place. Like there should already be a crease over there, and you should just be able to crease quite tightly, and just repeat that for all of them. After you've reverse folded this side, do the same on the other side. I've already done that, and it should look something like this, with all the sides going, well, upwards or downwards on both sides. Then remember to leave both of the units on the ends alone, because we're going to be looping it and connecting them like so. But for now, just leave them alone. Then, taking the set of units after the end, you can hold it like this, and then folding the part at the bottom upwards on the already existing crease. You can fold it upwards, and remember to take the time to crease it tightly before you move on to the next one, to prevent anything falling out or unfolding on its own. Repeat the same for all the steps. For the second one, it may be difficult because there's something blocking it, but you can just look at the bottom and there will be a flap. Just hold both sides of it tightly and pull up. It should be just fine, just like the other one. Just repeat this process with all of them. Okay, so after you've done all that, after you press it together, it should look something like this and like this when you extend it. Do the same on the other side. I've already done that on the other side, and it should look something like this if you look at it directly from the bottom. After you've done all of that, remember to leave out the last ones because we're gonna do them together at the end. But for the rest of them, hold it like this, each of the layers. You can do it one by one, and fold up like this. This helps to lock it together very strongly. Make sure everything's as aligned as it can be. And after you're done, grease strongly. After you've got all those folds in place, you can get the two that you're going to interlock, get them in a sort of standing position, or you can do it sideways, but here I prefer to do it standing. And open these two flaps with the, you may need some assistance in this step, but you can insert these two quite well into the open flap and then sort of just maneuver it. So I've managed it here. You may need a few tries. So you can also do this middle one and tuck it in properly. It will look a bit worse, but after you just push these in a bit and crease a bit more powerfully, then you can close it and make sure the ones around it are also like done properly, as those are crucial to hold it together, the ones around it. And after you've tucked in all of them and folded up all these in the middle creases, then you should be done and you should be able to reverse it properly without anything clicking out of place or falling apart. See, so as you reverse it, you can just tuck in the ones that are clicking out of place.